Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Cilia Li Show, the podcast that's all about helping you become the best version of yourself and have a juicier life. Not only that, we're here to elevate, educate, and entertain. I'm your girl, your bestie, Cilia Li. May your 2025 be filled with joy, love, prosperity, good health, lots of yummy food, and courage. I say courage because I want you to have the courage to do all the things that you've always wanted to do and get the things you've always wanted to have. And also, may 2025 be rich in experience. You know, a year has been good when it's been rich in experience and memories, when you've made a lot of memories, right? So you better make this year about that, because if you weren't happy about the previous year, saying like, oh, I didn't do much, then you better do something about it this year, because you are the creator of your life. You get to write your story. Anyway, so I'm here in my dining room recording this episode. It'll be a quick one, a quick solo episode, just because I want to talk about New Year's resolution. Like, does it even work, and do you believe in it? Now, I don't believe in New Year's resolution, and I don't like the idea of it for various reasons. First of all, when people do set New Year's resolution, be honest. Do they even stick to it? By the third week, we know it would have fizzled out. Let's say, for example, the gym. First day of January, the gym is packed. By the third week, or even in February, the gym has gone quiet. Why? I believe that people don't realize that it takes a lot of work, that they need to put the work in. People didn't realize it takes consistency, discipline, because they lack that, and determination. And a lot of people probably expect it to be like an overnight transformation, especially when it comes to fitness. They probably think they will see changes in 2 weeks. Don't get me wrong, we see something in 2 weeks, but for example, let's say someone say, oh, I want to lose I don't know, 5 kg or 10 kg or something, and then they think it will happen in 2 weeks, and they don't see anything happen, so they're like, oh, it's not working for me, can't bother anymore, lost the motivation, I'm going to go back to old habits. Talking about habits, it's about changing your daily habits. Then you will see the results. Every small steps you take will contribute to the end goal, by the way, yeah? So anyway, let's forget New Year's resolution. Let's be intentional. And I'll explain what I mean by being intentional in a sec. But also about this new year, new me. I don't like that mindset, because first of all, if there wasn't a calendar, if months didn't exist, like January, February, March, things like that, then what are you going to do? What, you're not going to change? Don't get me wrong, personal growth is important. Improving yourself, personal development is important. But I don't like the fact that people be like thinking January is like the magical moment and you got to change. Yeah. And also it's like, what was wrong with the previous version of you? And also, if you've been following me, you know I'm passionate about self-love. And part of self-love is accepting who you are, embrace all your flaws and your past, accept your past. So with this New Year's resolution, everything why I'm not keen on it is because it's almost like you're saying, I'm abandoning the old me, I'm rejecting that. I don't want to know about her or him. I just want to become this new version of me. But what was really wrong with the old version of you? Okay, yes, you might have done some stuff you're not proud of, or maybe you feel like you didn't show up, you didn't perform well enough, or whatever it is, right? But there's no need to reject that old version of you. Just accept, yep, I was this person, so now this year, I'm going to do better. Because had you not been that person, you will not be the person that you are today. Had I not done certain things that I did in the past, some fuckery stuff that I did in the past, I would not be the person I am today. Had I not experienced certain things, and, you know, like all these, say for example, relationship, had I not experienced those bad relationships, I wouldn't be the person I am today, and I'd be so passionate about self-love. In life, I don't have regrets. I don't like to have regrets, because like I said, had I not experienced those stuff, I would not be the person I am today. Yes, sometimes those experiences might be bad, but there's always a blessing in disguise. Yeah, there's a lesson to be learned. You've learned something from it, right? Yes, some of these experiences might have resulted in loss, but you became stronger from it. Stop thinking that you're not worthy, you're not enough. You're enough already. Always good to level up. But don't be leveling up because you don't think you're enough. Level up change because you feel like you want to improve because you want to become a better version of yourself. Like, as in, like, you want to become a better version. You're already good where you are, right? Love where you are. But you know what? You feel like, you know what? It's time for me to level up because this version of me now, that all these things I'm doing now has served its purpose. It's time for me to level up, to do something bigger. Does that make sense? Going back to the months, right? What if I told you 1st of January is actually not the new year, but March the 20th is the real new year, spring equinox? Have you heard of it? Some of you might have heard of it. But anyway, in many cultures, spring equinox, the 20th of March is actually the real new year. So let me look this up, the name for it. So the calendar. So basically, it depends what calendar you believe in, you follow. This calendar is called astronomical calendar. Astronomical calendar. According to that calendar, 20th of March is actually the real new year. And if you think about it, also because they do explain it like this. Hold on. The thing just came off. November, December, January, February is basically winter, and the days are shorter and it's darker. Well, depending where you are in the world, but anyway, it's cold, right? So as mammals, we want to hibernate. Animals, you see all the animals, they hibernate during winter, and that's what we want to do as well, because it's dark, the days are shorter, so we actually want to hibernate. So then when March comes, spring, the days become longer, right? So you get it? It makes more sense, right? But anyway, so not saying that, in March then that's when you should set your New Year's resolution. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying that is just don't be using like these months to be like, oh yeah, new year, new me, or this is the time. Like, why not in February you start embracing, doing something like as in stepping into the new you, if that makes sense. Anyway, so for me, I don't set New Year's resolution, but what I have done is set intentions. Hold on. Mouth's getting a bit dry. Anyway, I set intentions. So my intention for this year is I want to be more bold. And the reason I say that because I feel like I've been holding back a lot, and I know some of you probably don't realize this, can't tell because you see me showing up on camera all the time, but I still feel I'm playing small. I'm not bold enough. Because Priyanka said, I don't know if you've seen that video, bold girls make history. And it's so true. And there's stuff I want in life. There's a lifestyle that I desire. So I got to be bold. I got to have the courage to get what I want and do the things that I always wanted to do. No more excuses. I trust myself. That's actually another one, intention to have more self-trust. This year I want to be more bold and have more self-trust. I trust myself to step into the unknown and embrace this journey, this path. So yes, okay. So now you're probably thinking, okay, but then how do I set intentions? What's the difference between intentions and goals? Now, goals is usually like, I want to lose weight. I want to lose 5 kg. Okay. Whereas intention is more like focusing on the journey. So it'll be like, instead of saying I want to lose weight, you say, I want to move my body more and feel stronger. Does that make sense? So rather than having a number, don't get me wrong, nothing wrong with having goals in certain things. But if it's like a long-term goal, okay, let me say that again. You can have a goal, but be intentional with how you reach that goal. So let's say, for example, if you prefer having a number, let's say, for example, I want to lose 5 kg. Then rather than focusing on 5 kg, losing 5 kg, focus on showing up in the gym every single day. Focus on the movement. Focus on the exercise that you're going to be doing in the gym to lose that weight. It makes sense? So for example, like I said, I want to move more. So, okay, so like I'm going to maybe sign up to a more Pilates classes. By the way, if you want online Pilates classes, I'm here, your girl. Yeah. Anyway, I want to sign up to more spinning classes. I'm gonna do you know what I mean? So like, be intentional, but also don't beat yourself up if you don't manage to do 3 spin classes a week. It's more like focus on everything. Basically, every small step that you take contributes to the end goal. Consistency is better than perfection. Another example, people will say, I want to eat healthy. Okay, how about say, I want to nourish my body with more nutritious food. Focus on daily habits, changing your daily habits. So for example, maybe it could be like, okay, today I'm going to have more vegetables. I don't know, just saying. Tomorrow I'm going to eat. So actually, better one, even better. Oh, today I'm going to have more greens. I don't know. Tomorrow I'm going to have more fruits. I don't know. I'm not very good at this, am I? I'm not very good at this, like giving examples. All I want to say is just be intentional. As in, like, don't be attached to the end goal. That's what I'm saying. As long as you know you are doing something that is contributing to, as long as you know you're showing up, even if it's half an hour of workout, right? And tomorrow, you can, if you're not happy with the workout today, tomorrow can just show up better. Oh, actually, you know what? Just something just came to mind. Talking about eating healthy. Some of you might think I need to go cold turkey on certain stuff. You don't have to. In fact, that's going to be harder. In fact, that will just actually, you're setting up yourself for failure. How about try crowding out certain foods? So let's say, for example, you have a sweet tooth and you love your biscuits, right? I don't know if that's a good example. You just want something sweet, right? How about go and buy more fruits? Instead of having biscuits 5 days a week that you normally do, maybe start having 2 days a week. You have fruits instead. So like mango. Mango's very sweet. It's nice, but it's actually but it's at least natural sugar. You get it? And then maybe another week you have once a week biscuit. The rest of the 4 days you could have fruits. Do you know what I mean? Or you even maybe make your own healthy desserts, something like that. So introduce. I'm not saying to totally cut up things out that you always love to have. Slowly introduce stuff and replace it. And the more you're used to having like the more healthy whole foods, I want to say more whole foods, eventually your body will be like, oh, I don't want these processed stuff. You get it? So let's stop focusing on unrealistic goals and overnight transformation. Let's be intentional. Let's set intentions that align with what matters to you. Let's focus on the process instead. Okay, let's focus on the journey. Enjoy the journey, and don't be hard on yourself. Have compassion for yourself. That's very important, actually. Self-compassion is very important, and also it's part of self-love. And just know that every small step you take contributes to the end goal, to the result that you want. Consistency is better than perfection. Doing something is better than nothing. This is another thing, This is actually going to a different topic now. Some people don't show up, don't do certain things, or because they feel like they need to be perfect before they can actually start something. No, stop that. 2025, you are going to be courageous and be bold and actually just do the thing you always wanted to do. Just freaking do it. Something is better than nothing. Just do it because you learn along the way. Keep showing up in a meaningful way. Even days when you feel like shit, just show up and just have compassion for yourself. Even in days when you feel shit and you don't feel like going to gym or something, like don't feel like doing stuff that will work towards your goal. It's okay. But my tip for you is journal. You know me. If you've been following me, I love journaling. Journal. Write down your thoughts. Why you feel shit today or whatever. It helps. And if you need help with setting intentions or anything, or you have any questions, feel free to DM me on Instagram at iam.celialee, and we can talk about it. And also, if you do, and if your intention is to move your body more, like build just core, or maybe you want to try Pilates, sign up to my online Pilates classes. I got you. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for tuning in, for listening to the end. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're listening on Spotify or iTunes, please leave me a 5-star rating. Leave me some love. Leave me a nice review. And if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Because that will actually help me grow my channel and also reach more people. Because I'm all about spreading positivity, all about helping you become the best version of yourself. Anyways, thank you so much. See you at the next episode.